So, hello and welcome back to another episode of EU4. We're of course playing with the Anbennar fantasy mod as the Anbennar, but not for too long anymore. We're currently just waiting for our course to finish up, so that we can turn into what we are destined to be. A nation far greater than we currently are. We are missing a leader as well, but no worries. There you go. We have also acquired a new dwarven vessel, as it is our custom at this point. I guess we now have some time to get manpower back. They're gonna be upset for a while, really upset. But I don't mind. I guess we can also immediately curry favors on you to deal with that. We could designate you into a march. Oh, my missionary's gone. That was actually a good guy. Unrest, tax, inflation. Inflation. That is actually going to slow this down significantly. Well, for now, let's let them get caught first. So, Guktia. March. Yep. And also, curry favors. There we go, gnomish migrants. I don't mind gnomes. Maybe the most sinful sentence I spoke in this whole playthrough. Alright, we can accept all the racism, but you like gnomes? Are you crazy? I mean, they already have 200 development. There's also a bunch of money again. Done that. We have all of this next. And then cathedrals all around. So the trade should be flowing decently towards me. Did Guktia? Guktia has not gone down yet enough. Another dude died. Wait, this is... Oh, did I do a mistake? I did do a mistake, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. Oh, this is just not in the Evanfrost. Okay. This is just not in. That's lovely. Oh, why are you so old? Why are you also old? There's a fort defense one. Nah. Not dealing with that. Sorry for the quick interruption at the start of the episode. Alright. But yeah. Let's just wait for things to come up. Actually, something else to do. This. And then we'll see what we want here. Is there anything decent? There's professionalism and drill. Nope. We have 2 reinforced speeds. I actually would like that, I think. Yeah. I mean, the movement speed is also good. And the better... Actually... You know what? No. Let's leave that stuff in for now. How much do we have here in terms of government reform? Good. We have a decent amount. No, wait, we don't really have a decent amount. We could change one thing, but that's not really that impressive. So how are you doing, Guktia? You're still hateful and angry. There we go. That should be the last ones. So, well, no, first let's actually state this stuff. As always, let's take a look. Well, first of all, let's save up on that first. I assume that the ideas will be a lot better, but we'll see. So land leader shock, great coast and admin efficiency. There's a colonist, a little bit of discipline, a little bit of a thingy. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy here. Shock damage received, and corporation cost. It's all pretty decent, to be honest. But let's see what you guys have to say about that. I will prove myself worthy. Sure, we immediately go to the coronation. On the trial mount, I mean, we already read through the trial stuff. That is why I'm currently not doing anything about it. Or like not clicking anything. Or reading anything. There doesn't seem to be anything unique black Castanoran about it. I can say we are really black. Holy shit. that is even crazier than the black domain. But first of all, what do we have here? 5% discipline, 5% mission efficiency, 15% global trade power, alright. Conqueror of Escan. Gaston Ebenfrost was the legendary conqueror of Castanor. Hailing from the cold lands of Urviksten, in his youth he was a lowborn reaver who rose the ranks of the many years of raiding. Word of his exploits spread across the lands, and in 865 he was awarded the dominion of Wardenmarch as a ploy by Castanor. A year later he smashed through Castanor with his armies and killed Castan a lot and crowned himself as the new Castan of Castanor. He did so by sacking the temple of Castellos on the trial mount, which guards and administered trials which decide the leader of Castanor, known as Castan. Afterwards, the only individuals allowed to take the trials were descendants of the Ebenfrost dynasty, maintained by the Ebengard. Years of separatism. The Ebengard were the elite military force of Black Castanor, answering only to Castan Ebenfrost and his successors. Outfitted with ebon steel armor and weaponry, they were feared throughout the world. The Ebengard was primarily made up of strong Garudians of Ebenmark, although some of the native Ascani that proved worthy were given the privilege of joining the guard. Most famous for guarding the trial mount, the Ebengard also served in military maneuvers that required only the best of the best. Morale armies and infantry compatibility. Ebenfrost Fist. A legendary artifact, Ebenfrost Fist was a magical gauntlet infused with the strength of golems. Famous for his explosive anger, Castan Ebenfrost wore his gauntlets to smash tables to make his point clear, or to make his point even more clear by beating his opposition into submission. So technically, I expect like the production efficiency or goods produced bonus for carpentry or something like that. Just to see this kind of smashing tables to become a beneficial aspect of it. Success of Castanor. Black Castanor conquered far and wide, from the Seven Spine Mountains to the Tesk on the Dam's Head. C. No empire had boasted such a claim since the glory days of Old Castanor. Although these lands have gone astray after the disintegration of Black Castanor, following the War of the Sorcerer King, none can deny the ancient bounds of our empire. With Black Castanor restored, we should utilize these existing claims to restore our realm beyond Escan. Core creation cost. Iron Steel Foundries. One of the most important innovations of Black Castanor, Iron Steel paved the way for the extensive conquest and pacification of lands by Black Castanor. A special steel like black alloy, lighter and stronger than already rare steel, can be found in the Black Frost Mountains of Urviksten, but can also be created with a special combination of metals and minerals. With this art reborn, the armies of Black Castanor will once more conquer the lands bearing the superior steel, production efficiency and shock damage received. So no bonus, because we have to rebuild tables. A shame. Black Castanor was founded by Reavers, both in the past and in the new restoration of the realm. These legendary warriors formed the first generation of soldiers, but conquered the land, and in order to preserve this advantage, Castan Ebenfrost established a Black Reaver Academy. This academy trained the officers of the realm in the art of war in the Garudian way that is unique and strange to the Escani. Although it was ransacked and razed by the League of so-called Free Realms at the end of the War of the Sorcerer King, we have rebuilt this magnificent institution to ensure that our martial heritage may never be lost. And then we do have one of the staples of warfare is a constant supply of manpower. Castanor in the days of Ebenfrost were plagued by treasonous lords who have thwarted our rightful rule both openly and behind closed doors. Even centuries later, even after the destruction of the Escani by the Green Tide, the land still harbors traitors. In order to subdue the pretenders and retake our rightful lands, an act must be passed to make sure that our reserves are always full by reinforcing conscription. The lord's nobility will no longer be able to hamper our effort anymore. Manpower recovery speed. Alright. We do still have this mission here to do, of course, and we should now actually have claims on the rest of this territory. We also have claims on the Tesk. Permanent ones, as far as I remember, yeah. So maybe, I think at least I want to do this and this stuff, and see where this gets me. Or how far I actually am willing to go. Let's phrase it like that. We're gonna do more trade efficiency, and we're also gonna do a reinforce speed. Yeah, the armor tradition decay. Sure, why not? Let's keep this stuff up there. Alright. We've done plenty of work. We are dark as the night. What's next on the list? We should have some aggressive expansion around. The Northern League is still angry at us. It's a shame that there's nothing else happening yet. I assume that at some point this one would also improve, but alas, alas, alas. How are you raising up here? This wasn't yet. Oh no, I guess it was your territory at some point. But at least now our manpower recovers even faster. So that's neat. We do have plenty of space here. We should have a decent core creation cost reduction. You guys are still converting. Alright. I think we might want to finally stomp the rest of the Northern League. And for that... Wait, do we have rebels? We do have subject rebels, and that's about it. Coronet zealots don't really become a problem. Gavet, your allies were Pipek, Vates, Korofan, and Koboltan. All of them in this corner of the world. And like I said before, we are probably gonna be willing to get a little bit further than just that. And this time we're gonna stop you from going north and destroy our precious territory. All to come together. I mean, our money should now look even better with all of that trade efficiency boost. Armies are around. We have some more stuff to do. Well, let's invest all of it into temples again. So, but now we should have above 100, yeah. Alright, we would have strength and ability. Do I want to change that? Magical elite isn't bad. Nah, I think I'm gonna keep it. Regional councils. Does this now make sense? This one would help my vassals. A little bit, no, not that much. I'm currently thinking about doing the centralization. Yeah, you know what? Time to go to centralization. This one would give the... I mean, there is the Age of Artificery, but I do all the death cost reduction anyway, so who cares? Expand temple rights. Temple rights will stay. Organized military staff did give me the supply boost, which is still very powerful. Not cavalry, no mercenaries, no sailors, and no sailing. Aristocratic court, I think we're gonna keep. Yeah, we don't need any of the other stuff. Dynastic administration was the funny thing. Yeah. The monarch admin skill. Don't need any of the other stuff. Nope. This one I keep as well. The balance of power is probably also staying. I think we don't even want to change anything. I could do the lib design subjects. No. This one we're obviously also gonna keep, and this one we're also gonna keep. Alright. At this point we could start doing some more work at reforming. No, we're not gonna centralize anything at the moment. I mean, we might start centralizing after this is done. We have done a little bit of work. We have the 50% from town hall, so basically like at least twice. These might also get a little bit extra, but we'll see. All right, Garvit. I'm never gonna call you Northern League. I just want to say that. Okay, you guys, I'm not gonna be of any concern. Let's drop in, drop around. Pusha! Smack the lip. So, yeah, we killed some stuff on the way. There's some privateering happening. We'll see. There we go. Now we need to siege. Yeah, we need to get a supply boost soon enough. Ibervar's probably gonna get completely overrun. Oh, but they're just... they're just waltzing. The mad lads. Cool stuff. Okay, now they're gonna get beaten. They're actually gonna get wiped. Best ally. Can I just walk here? Oh yeah, we can. Well, then we're gonna do this as well. This is probably locked. Well, I guess technically... yeah. Nah, this is... okay, now I've already clicked it. Do you move? Do you move? So, let's do this stuff. I cannot sort this by anything else but this, can I? Nope, I cannot. Wait. This is my current capital. Alright, it is. Kostanov is just looking funny. That's it. Alright, I can live with that. Okay, Durvasatun doesn't seem to be too strong, as they've just gotten crushed. There we go. You guys are... okay, that is ambitious, but I like it. I like your style. Everyone jumping onto Ballmeyer out of all things. Yes, swarm the swamp. That is definitely what you need to do. Do I just jump the kobolds as well to get them out? I guess this time I can be a little bit more ambitious with my moves. You guys could also come over here. Oh, there we go. Salmador also drops. Nothing to worry about. You guys here and here. Here you go. Now my ships are all stronger this time, so this should be a very easy fight. And your port should be over here, yeah. On this side. Okay, we can see them doing some stuff over here. Do we separate? I mean, I guess we're gonna send 2 armies inside. Get the kobolds out. I don't mind them sitting on Balmaya. Unless they're separating. Well, then things look a little bit differently. If you don't have another army around to do things, and you're sieging that very fast, I am willing to just waltz into you. There we go. You guys come back. Encourage them to do this again. We have a Tesk and B-Pack. Garvaton is down. Oh, you guys just... well, you just move around here. Just stay here and siege this stuff. Yeah, that's all very ahead of time. Next thing he needs a second. I guess we can jump onto the Tesk then. We probably should also repair you now. Real quick. Don't need to be too lost. Time to jump onto you guys. I mean, Ibervar is doing a fantastic job as an ally. Distracting literally everything. Yeah, you guys probably should just walk around. Oh, Ibervar's out. See ya. Let's see if they're gonna make their way back into Ballmeyer. I assume that they're not gonna jump into here. But BPEC is black flagged and Vatesk is also black flagged and Vatesk doesn't want to move. I think that's enough indicator. Lovely. Let's see. Cultures. We don't have a culture conversion bonus yet. Oh, we don't... Our culture group has also changed, so we need to re-accept these groups. Morodic. Wait, so I didn't even need to change the stuff in here. Oh god. Well, if I would have known that before... I guess we need to get rid of Old Hellenic. I feel like there's gonna be more Old Hellenic, but we'll see. Wait, who's this? Oh, you're... Kolofan, you're involved in this stuff. Let's take the last province here of Gavit. Let's get this Gavedi army over here. There we go. I mean, if you guys are just gonna run further inside, that's not gonna really solve the problem for you. Oh, and these vessels are dealing with it. That's why I made you marchers, you bastards. Once again, just repair. Okay, but this war is also happening. I feel like we're not gonna really push through Vatesk's defenses. Because we know that Vatesk's defenses are absolutely fucking ridiculous. Well, let's just siege everything down that they have. Why not? They're probably gonna jump this army then. So let's bring in some reinforcement. Yeah. Well, I guess you don't matter here then. You guys are gonna retreat as soon as you have the option. Gokdi are still angry, so they're not helping me out anyway. So be it. Don't have anything here, so we're gonna... I guess the capital is deserving of quite a push here. You guys don't have to fight until you're broken, so... A missionary strength would probably help. There was a random army. That wasn't strong enough to really do anything. I'll take it. Oh, Vatesk is already said. Well, Vatesk. See ya. Let's all go quickly back in here, so you're no longer black flagged. Does BPEC alone hold so much? I guess they do. Let's swarm. And siege. This we cannot do, so you're just gonna stand behind. They're not going in. They're not like, nah, this is not happening. So, we can send these up. Wait. You guys need to go all the way around. Well, I guess we need to reinforce then. Oh, there we go. Kobotsan. Could you, like... Okay, you're not even sad yet. Let's take the horde then. Oh, I have too much money. So... And I guess so. We did lose a few dudes here. But I feel like these guys are just gonna keep running into me. Improvisation! Lovely. Oh, we have a... Wait, did we not have the spice for another policy? I thought we had. But I'm gonna get rid of... Oh, I guess I'm gonna... Nah, I'm not gonna get rid of any of them. Eventually these forts will fall. Eventually. Hey, where the hell did you guys come from? What's this? can't have that, can we? I'm also not touched. Oh, thanks for thanks for getting rid of the leader while we're fighting. Always nice. So really, none of you are sad yet. God, I hate these guys and their forts. Stop being allied to Garvet, please. You're allied to Garvet and Laurent? Playing both sides, I see. Get the hell out of here. Fucking clowns. Oh. Seems like someone wants to rocket my Garvet, you bastards! There, destroy all of that. My precious, oh, I guess we might as well just do that when you guys are sitting around there. We could also just make these guys join that elusive group. They can also be upgraded, obviously. You guys don't need to help them. Oh, that probably should be enough, even for BPEC. Stop being allied to these guys. That's the only thing I really want. Kabodal-san doesn't matter. So, we have our claims. Let's make sure that these claims belong to us. This does a little bit of work, but I feel like things could look a little bit funnier. Couldn't they? This does involve Laurent, so I think we're just gonna not do this. And then I think I'm alright, yeah. Don't need money. Let's not extend these things too much. Thank you very much for your contribution to Black Castanor. Let's get everyone back home around here. This is gonna take a moment for everyone to get back. Let's core everything. Shouldn't be too difficult. Alright. Governing the Reach. With the conquest of the Atlantic Reach, a surprising number of problems have arisen. Strange, isn't it? From muling merchants in Bayvik to the fate of the last surviving archers. We are also concerned with the fate of one of the largest cities in the Reach, the elven city of Selmador. We've instructed our advisors to compile the specifics of these problems and to bring them before the monarch post-haste. Alright. Oh yeah. The first problem brought before us concerns the fate of the House Archer. Once former lords of the Arderic Kingdom, they have fallen on hard times as we have done in times past. We have been approached by the last Archer, or so he claims, offering to serve us in return for us restoring his rule in the Arderwood and Rye Castle. Others say that we should instead confiscate his land for the use by Black Pine Company. Finally, some see only the rebellious spirit of Clovis in the remaining Archer and counsel that only the annihilation of the House of Archer can assure that they cease to be a threat to our rule. We could legitimize him, which gives us some manpower and an advisor. Or we could just fucking annihilate the Rye Castle. I would do this. Personally speaking. Not gonna lie. There we go. The fate of the Selmador Elves. Arriving during the War of the Sorcerer King, the Selmador Elves were not directly involved in the war against Castanor. They instead directed themselves against the much reduced Arderic Kingdom, and at times they have been both friend and foe to the Gerudians. A Gerudian even led the Elves of Selmador for a time, but they are still Elves, and this creates certain divisions within the Royal Court, with some advocating for the expulsion of the Elves or their outright annihilation, and others saying we should let them live as they had no role in our unjust eviction from the Castanor. We can allow them to remain. We can just throw a lot of, well, okay. I mean, just from a pure efficiency perspective, there's not even elves here. I'm just saying, there's like, of course there's an elf minority that's really large, but officially there's no elf here. So I think we're just gonna take the tolerance. There we go. Even got them on coexisting. Why not? The fate of the... There's a lot of events just for that. I like it. The Beivik merchants have always been a greedy and stubborn bunch, and they are showing their nature now more than ever. While refusing to be accountable to us now would be suicidal, they demand we sit down at a negotiating table with them. The royal advisors are divided on how to deal with this. Some advocate negotiating with the merchants and showing them that whilst we are open to cooperation, it is us who will be dictating the terms. Many say that burning Beivik to the ground would be a sensible thing to do, as a response to their insolence and ridiculous delusion of parity. There's also a select group who know of a secret offer made to His Majesty by the surviving goblins of the Reach. Survivors of the Green and Grey Tides who beg for a home and pledge their allegiance to whoever can give them one. I'm sensing a theme in these events. So we could say, loot the city as punishment for the delusion. I mean, fucking 500 grounds is not worth that. We can make a deal on our terms, or we say, hey, I feel like... Wait, what... We don't have anything to accept. I like the idea of goblins. No, you know what idea I like? I think I'll take this one. And then, we're gonna just culture convert the province. A sneaky bunch we are. So, this is all your problem, not mine. And now we just need to convert 5 provinces, right? 5 provinces have Temple, Alianic Reach, Skalderic Faith. And their autonomy needs to be down. And we need an Inquisitor. Well, we can get this done eventually. For now, let everyone recover. Let these cores be done, and then we can focus for now onto these territories. A lot of people smell our conquest, which is not nice. I guess we could always just beat up Hadas Odlum when we feel like it, at this point. They have recovered from the trouble, but we do have a truce for another 4 years. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Hadas Odlum, because that doesn't do any aggressive expansion for these guys. For now we all sit here and wait for potential threats. I guess the next time we are starting to dev things... let me actually just quickly check something. There is no new steel, right? No. That means that we are gonna, next time when we dev something, we're gonna get all of these places to 30 first. And I guess that's it. Do we even want something else now, is the question. I don't think we need to do any more tech. Yeah. I feel like that's just unnecessary. Oh, we also have like 16k. Let's quickly spend that on various things. We don't have that yet, right? No. We can do the temples. We can do... okay. We cannot. Yeah, I feel like we're getting towards limits now. Time to see what kind of force limit we can provide. We don't have that much development in our northern territories. I wonder why. This is the next building that's gonna be built everywhere, even if it's inefficient. Well, that's thanks camera. Thanks camera again. Not sure what happened there twice. Oh, I guess we're also gonna end this episode here. So like always, like survival shenanigans, I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!